What's going on, you guys? AJ Tucker here with AJ Self-Defense, man. This one is a little different. I'm not going to show the clip. I'm not going to show any pictures. If you want to see the clip, which is absolutely brutal, you can look it up, man, because if I put it on my TikTok, they will strike me for violence. But this is talking about Rampage Jackson's attack on Psycho Stu or Stuart Smith. Prayers go out to him. So if you didn't hear about this situation, it was a situation that I talk about. I talk about the dangers of IRL streamers. These streamers are doing stuff for their fans. They're going overboard. They're, harassing people and they're killing people, okay? Not saying that it began like this, but Rampage Jackson, which is Rampage Jackson's son, he went to a wrestling event. They knew he was there. He was invited out there to be in this event, be part of it. It was part of his stream. He's been, doing this thing, soft-spoken guy, working hard, training hard with his dad and stuff like that. So all in all, seems like a good dude, right? So he goes to this event. He goes to the back with the wrestlers, which he was invited out. And Psycho Stu thought he was in character, and he saw the cameras rolling. So he, goes up to him and he smashes a bottle over his head. But it was one of those fake cans that didn't hurt or anything. Raja got mad. He was like, "Hey, are you serious?" And then the guy was like, "Oh, I thought you was in character. My bad. I was just, this is wrestling." He apologized to him. Raja accepted the apology and everybody thought everything was cool. And it was even going to make a situation where he gets to come out into the ring to get some revenge. And so as this is happening, as time is going on, Raja already was cool. He accepted the apology. But then as he was talking to his streamers, a bunch of 13, 14-year-olds, mind you, they started rage baiting him. They started calling him names like a pussy and this and that. You gonna let that man do that to you? And he started to get mad. He wanted to show off for his crowd. And then he was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna beat him up. I'm gonna knock him out. He premeditated this thing for a good couple of hours, right? He premeditated this thing saying like, you know what? I'm gonna knock him out. What y'all want me to do? Pick him up, slam him, do what? 50, if you give me 50 subs, 50 submissions, and I'll knock him out. And he was just talking about all this stuff. And he even said, when I get in there, I'm going to punch him until somebody else pulls me off of him. He went out there and did just that. This was premeditated, man. This is attempted murder. Some second degree or first degree attempted murder type stuff, man. I would be surprised if he does not go to jail. Now, his father came out with a comment, kind of like already hedging a little bit, like, hey, he shouldn't have been out there. He had no business being out there. He's an MMA fighter. He had a concussion days before, kind of like paving the way for a case. But 2 weeks ago, you could see a speech. You can see him on a podcast talking about, hey, my two Japanese sons, I put up, bail money, I put up money for college because I knew they was going to college. My other two American sons, my black sons, I put up money for bail. So don't mess with him because all I'm going to do is bail him out. So he already knew, kind of like the mindset, even though, the kid was working hard, training hard, and very soft-spoken, didn't have any incidents before that. This is a definite crash out. I think there should be an arrest. And as far as the wrestler, a little bit of backstory on him. He was a veteran with PTSD. And he does professional wrestling to help with his PTSD. So I can feel where he's coming from because whenever I got out the Army in 2005, and as a medic, I went during 9/11. And so when I got out of the Army, I went into martial arts to help with my PTSD, help into jiu-jitsu. So I know I don't know exactly where he's coming from. I don't know his situation, but I feel where he's coming from, like going into something like that's physical, where you got some camaraderie, where you got some buddies and, you train hard and it just keeps you going. It's nothing. It's not perfect, but it keeps you going. He was slammed on his head and punched 20 times when he was unconscious. So for somebody with PTSD, now he's in critical condition with broken bones, obvious concussion. I don't know, when he comes back, I don't know how he's going to come back. Hopefully he can make a full recovery, but I don't know, man. That's a crazy situation. So as far as self-defense goes, there's a lot of stuff mixed in here, man. You got to be careful of streamers because they will do anything. They follow what their fans want them to do. And a lot of these fans are like young kids, you know what I'm saying? But as far as Mr. Stewart, hopefully he makes a full recovery, man. That's all I got for this one. I'll see you on the next one.